2 days after Christmas, Kris and Netty Klein found themselves in the emergency room at St. Vincent Healthcare with their 16-month-old son, Kannon.
I was holding him, putting him in his car seat, and at that moment he stopped breathing and went completely blue and limp in my arms.
What they thought was a case of croup quickly turned into something much more serious. Kannon had developed severe lung disease.
We brought him up to the Pediatric ICU. If he was in another place that didn't have all the resources that we have here in our PICU, he may not have survived because his oxygen level would have been too low. And it really takes very specialized treatment in a case like his to get that oxygen level up and keep it up so that he can recover.
Our nurses and the doctors were fabulous, but they were so caring.
He was very special, and the family was very special. And you just get attached.
I don't know what we would have done if we did not have St. Vincent.
While Kannon received the highest level of round-the-clock care in St. Vincent Children's Pediatric Intensive Care Unit, his family made his area in the PICU their home away from home for 4 weeks.
We live, not that far away from the hospital, and we still sat in that hospital for, that entire month.
The 5-bed PICU will soon undergo a renovation to provide more space and privacy for patients and families like the Kleins, so they'll have the best environment for healing.
You're right there next to someone else, and at one point there was another little baby that had been brought in for not breathing and having issues, and it was really scary to watch another family go through the same thing. And so I think it would have been nice to kind of have that privacy for that reason, because it was traumatic to watch them have to do what we had already gone through.
Being able to have the family have a space to share with their critically ill child so they can see what's going on, they can participate in their care as much as possible. That is absolutely essential.
Kannon recently celebrated his 2nd birthday and enjoys playing with his big brother Shony, and is looking forward to becoming a big brother himself in the very near future.
He is that typical insane little boy that climbs on stuff and constantly hurts himself. It's heartwarming to watch him, and he is such a fighter. That's the only thing, I think, other than a lot of prayers and very talented people that work there. His little spirit's what pulled him through.
It was April 3rd, 2015, Good Friday. Jason Burtell and a friend were at Swords Park before heading to a movie. His mom, Michelle, was at home, about to enjoy a movie herself. Then the phone rang.
Get a phone call. Horrifying phone call from his friend's dad saying that Jason has fallen off the rims.
Jason had slipped and fallen 100 feet off the rimrocks. He was rescued by Billings firefighters and brought to St. Vincent Healthcare.
We get to the ER. Police officer showed up, said that he was alive. And that was pretty much the first time we actually knew that he was even alive.
Jason was alive, but badly injured. He had suffered a shattered pelvis, broken shoulder, punctured lung, ruptured kidney, and lacerated liver.
As a parent, it is the most horrifying thing in the world to see your child so hurt. He was broken. Very, very broken. And there was blood everywhere and dirt everywhere, but he was talking, saying, "Mom, I love you."
Jason's injuries required surgery, but he had lost too much blood to undergo the procedure right away.
Because Jason had to wait for surgery, he had to lay there broken. Nothing could really fix him at that point. Those nurses, they used so much care and tenderness with him. I cannot say enough about those nurses in the pediatric unit. I really, really cannot.
After a week and a half, he underwent surgery on his pelvis. and then shoulder. Jason spent 2.5 weeks recovering in the pediatric unit while receiving specialized care from the doctors and nurses at St. Vincent Children's.
I don't think "I can't" was in his vocabulary. He was just an amazing boy the whole time he was here.
With compassionate care and encouragement from the team at St. Vincent, Jason made a full recovery.
I can't even say how important it is that we have that unit here, that we have the doctors and the nurses and the ICU unit that's able to take care of these children.
I mean, they just were always there when I needed them. If there was something wrong, they'd come right in. I mean, they were just lifesavers, basically. They were there for me in my most dire need.